Hi, everyone. Welcome finally to Sinners and Saints, episode 9. Are we on 9? Yes, we are on episode 9. Sorry about being late, everyone. The illusion totally fell apart for us trying to get this together. Our friend Caroline left her charger somewhere, so I asked, she was like, I'm going to be late. I'm like, how late? She said 30 minutes. So I'm scrambling. The producer and I were going to have like a little 15-minute pre-talk show, so we weren't that late. Well, then OBS decided to turn everything green, so I looked like a green Martian. And then OBS died, and then luckily, so here we are. Even with all that, we finally were able to get booted back up. So thank you, everyone. And yes, that makeup, everyone is looking amazing here tonight. We'll let everyone introduce themselves and do all that. So welcome to Sinners and Saints, episode 9. Real quick, I'll do my standard thank yous. I want to thank Jay Page for doing all of our additional kind of post-photography work you see on a lot of our promos. So thank you. You can find him at Sounds of 604 on Instagram. We want to thank Helmgast and the creators of KULT for kind of sponsoring the TTRP Theater channel and being so supportive of our game. Let's see here, and I want to thank also TTRP Theater, because everything you see outside of us is all the stuff that they do. So, because if I was put in charge of OBS, I now kind of know how to operate it, but it'd be very basic. So we want to thank them for that. We also want to thank, at least just a real quick plug for my friend who makes the Zachriel outfit. You see me with all my razor blades, the Soulless Seamstress. I believe we have her contact info. I don't know if it'll be dropping in Streamlabs or if it was at the intro. We were so busy, I didn't even really watch our intro. If you want a really cool costume like that, you can go ahead and get a hold of her. And last but not least, of course, I thank all of my cast members for helping me tell this wonderful and terrifying story of Sinners and Saints. So let's go ahead and do the quick introductions. Hi, everyone. I'm Adam, the Game Master. You can find me at Vampire Interpreter. I will skip I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to tonight. My initial plan was we were going to wrap up tonight and then like have a stream episode where we're just kind of chatting, talking about the show, maybe playing a game with you guys. But then the second I did that, there was a violent revolt in my Discord. The original Adam was killed. I am his twin. We'll find out if I'm the good or the evil one here in a little bit.
You got the mustache. You're clearly the evil one.
Yeah, exactly. I have the goatee.
But the other one had the goatee too.
Exactly. Well, I don't know what happened.
Oh fuck! They're both evil. First.
Oh fuck. So that being said, what I'm looking forward tonight is literally my outline, other than my little notes of like unresolved issues that I need to address, is literally let the players talk, and then like 2 plot twists. So I don't really know what they're going to say tonight. So that's what I'm looking forward to. But we'll go ahead and start with Kiza, because I am sure everyone has noticed how demonically gorgeous you look tonight. So let's go ahead and let you lead off. Introduce yourself, favorite part about last game, and the excited part, and what you're excited for this stream. Yes, Adam the Damned and Adam the Fallen. We'll find out which one I am.
Yes.
There we go. All right, go ahead, lead us off, Kiza.
Perfect.
Hello, I am Ty. I play Kiza. You can find me at Hey Tyler Gray, not the at Hey Tyler Gray, at Twitter and Instagram. Thank you for the nice compliments on the makeup. My favorite part of last episode was definitely rolling very shittily and having to like mid-transform in like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was great.
This was supposed to be the episode you revealed. Because I was like, oh, don't get your makeup together. And then you were like, oh. And that, yeah, so that's a good trend. That's a perfect example of what you had with 5-10 minutes of prep and what Ty can do with more time. So, and what are you looking forward to this episode?
I'm definitely looking forward to all of the secrets that are gonna hopefully maybe be revealed.
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. It's all up to you guys this time.
Who knows?
let's jump down to Simone, our murder nun. Simone, introduce yourself. Favorite part about last game? What you're looking forward to this game?
Hi, I'm Lex. You can find me on Instagram at a redhead vixen. You can also find me on Saturdays at the levelup_TTV channel, where I play a weepy Toreador who next week will be going to a pirate club.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, that's gonna go super good.
Like you do. Like you do.
Yeah. Yeah, yes. Last week, I really enjoyed seeing Father Ezekiel get sent off. That was really cool seeing that NPC get like all wrapped up and get a sad, weepy goodbye. I was into that. This week, I'm also really looking forward to all the secrets because there's a lot of conversations to come and I foresee more backstabbing and more tears.
Awesome. Awesome. I am excited for that as well. Jumping down to beneath me, we have Magdalene. Magdalene, go ahead. Introduce yourself. Your favorite part about last game and what you're looking forward to this game.
Hi, I'm Catherine. You can find me on Instagram at smallfry. I'm a very simple woman of simple taste. I liked Ash. So Father Ezekiel ashed, and I want to see if someone else ashes. Like, I'm a very simple woman.
Gotcha. Well, someone did die. A player character, it was yours, died at the end of our last season. I wonder if anyone's gonna die this time. We will see.
Oh my god, I hope it's me.
I mean, we can arrange that, or rather your dice might be able to.
No, not allowed.
Let's jump over to Judas. Judas, introduce yourself, favorite part about last game and what you're looking forward to this game.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jonathan. You can find me online as one of many variations of Nox Eternus. On Instagram and Twitter as that. I am the player of Judas, one of the internet's monster husbandos. And my favorite part of last episode, honestly, was Judas and Simone's creepy cousin gun kata shoot 'em up. That was amazing. I have really kind of wanted to have that moment of badass as this character, and especially alongside Simone. So
awesome. There you go. Well, what are we looking forward to this episode? I don't think, did you say? No, you said last episode.
I am. There are so many secrets that need to come out, and especially after last episode, Judas has some major questions about. Okay, suddenly I've been told that that vengeance is not in fact the best idea. So, about that.
Awesome. I'm excited for that. All right, and last but certainly not least, we have Eve. Eve, introduce yourself. Tell us your favorite part about last game and what you're looking forward to this game.
Hi, I'm Caroline. I'm found pretty much everywhere as Fiery Sunbird. I liked, I mean, gosh, there was a lot.
What happened?
Oh, fuck. I think it's going to, I mean, what I'm definitely looking forward to this game for certain is the stuff that definitely needs to be ironed out with that thick ass they demon over there. I forget that my video is not flipped, or it's not flipped for me, but it's flipped on OBS. So I'm like,
that's welcome to my pain. Yeah,
it's hashtag the struggle. I'm looking forward to that, but like I think my favorite was the gun kata and then everyone else getting shot or stabbed. I think I got. Oh yeah, the Eve still looks stabbed. That one. That's my favorite. Right. Sometimes I'm funny.
Oh, that's
I like it.
Judas, that was great. Incidentally, thick ass they demon. I love that. That's even better. That being said, I want to look in the chat here. Well, Dr. Occam. I don't even have hashtag. My brain is breaking over Murder Nun's top. That's.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I will say, just to break off for another second before we start here, one of the. For those that don't know, like I said, we're running out of our last two episodes here, but I'm still here with TTRP Theater. I'll be back in the future. I have a new project. I don't know what it is, but something I'm considering is an old game called Demon the Fallen by White Wolf. And I look over at Kiza and I'm like, why have I not just agreed to do that? And then I know all of you would bring it. And this is this is what we have to. Oh, geez, no, that way.
Yeah, no, listen, I am the thick ass she demon. They are the thick ass they demon.
Yeah, either way, I just
come on.
That looks amazing, and that's now.
You've seen the proof, you know.
Bravo, everyone looks amazing. Excited for the ending episode, or well, this episode and our ending episode, and what we're gonna future do. I'm just gonna gush for a second. I love working with you guys. For as much as you vex me sometimes, and you do.
You love us.
Yeah, I do. I really do. So thank you guys for being a part of this. So if we if we get to work together in the future, which a lot of us will, I think all of you are doing something with me in the next couple of months. But if we can all get back together, that'd be cool. If not, this has been amazing. So that being said, let's begin episode 9, which I will lovingly call the player episode, because I have very little to do other than I just set the scene and then everything else happens. What just happened, computer? Did I die? Say something, people.
No.
No, you're still
It's
here.
okay. Everything.
I think I terrified you because I messaged you.
Maybe that's it. I clicked on my notes.
Oh God.
And everything shut down. Like it was
I didn't
everything
do
was
that.
gone. I was like,
That's
oh,
terrifying.
all right, hold
Hey,
on, sending me a message.
Listen,
Let me
hand check.
Oh, okay.
No.
That's
You're-
so.
Here.
We're scaring the producer.
So what's going to happen here? That's thank you for messaging me there. So next episode is probably going to run a little bit longer. Either the content will run us longer, or we're going to do maybe a little post-mortem. We'll end the show, and we'll have some sort of. I really like talking to our audience, and we have a chance to really do that. So bring some popcorn and drinks next time. Because we might run a little bit longer. We're going to see. I don't like to drag things out if the story doesn't take it that far. But if we've got, I'm warning you now, we're going to take the time. So if we're able to draw it out and it's a good conclusion, but if it ends sooner, you'll still get to spend more time with us. And I hope that's another reason you're here. So
He says Warren like you guys don't like watching us.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Well,
exactly.
We can still ask nicely, though, please.
Well,
So
I mean, we are awful.
What'd you say, Simone? I'm sorry.
Said we are awful.
Yeah, you. But you know what?
They
I think I
don't
love-
show up to see us make good choices and be nice to each other.
Exactly.
That's for sure. All right. Let's go ahead and begin. Oh, there is a. Did someone do something? I literally see a person going, oh.
That's
Like,
that's called an
load it up.
emote.
Oh. I didn't know we would have emotes doing that. Okay, that's weird. Anyway, cool. Oh, there.
Yep.
As my producer tells me now, he was going to alert me, but then we got into a lot of stuff on the side, so he forgot to tell me. So I suddenly saw this woman's face floating up, and I'm like, okay, let's just get this party started here. Okay, I'm just not even going to try not to touch too much. So we last left our characters. They were in Metropolis. Simone had just received the sword. And that's exactly where we're going to pick up. Coming out of the cave, I don't even remember how I described it last time, but we'll say it's a cave now, that led to the gaping hole where God's throne was. The four of you will see Simone with the sword. A note for... Oh, never mind. Keep going. And go ahead.
So Simone walks out of the area cave, I guess, and no one's ever really seen her look like this, especially not since the new Simone has come about. But she's definitely been crying. There's clear makeup tracks, and she comes out holding the sword, which I believe was described as giant, if I'm correct.
It you unless you got like the prop from Final Fantasy VII sword, there's no way you could have a sword but you hold it as if it is the same weight as the one you have in your hand. But excellent prop. So it looks like that, but just imagine it bigger.
And Judas is going to start approaching Simone because he's a little concerned. What happened?
He gave it to me. He just gave it to me. He just let me have it.
I take it there was a price to be paid for it.
It was his price to pay.
I'm sorry.
I don't remember a time where I didn't have Father Ezekiel.
I won't say that you don't need him because I know that he meant a lot to you.
As you mention that Father Ezekiel is gone, the feral around you will begin to whisper gutturally to themselves. It seems as if this news is spreading.
Are they kind of staying where they are? Are they getting closer? Or?
They don't appear to be hostile yet. It's more of like very much, very cinematic, like, oh no, the Messiah is dead. And it's going through. I'm doing a little bit of sign language for you, but it would make sense if you were deaf. Just, But
just pretend.
Yeah, there you go. You get it.
We may not want to stick around here too long.
Great.
Well, we got what we came for.
Yeah. With one of us injured and the new variable, I'm not necessarily sure that we should stick around much longer.
I'll leave whenever they can.
So Simone references the three of you. What have the three of you been doing? What are you doing now? We'll start with Magdalene.
When Simone comes out with the sword, she's a little on edge, and as the voices begin to whisper, she gets kind of aggressive and very defensive. Anyone comes near, she'll growl at them.
Okay. Kiza.
Just focusing on healing and slowly switching into their usual form.
Gotcha. I thought you were done, but I was just going to tell the audience and everyone here, unless explicitly stated after this point, Kiza looks like Kiza, but obviously Kiza's not going to wipe off that amazing makeup and then switch back into it later. So, but that being said, while you're in Metropolis right now, you still look this appearance. It's slowly starting to, as you feel better, you are starting to look more human. So you're healing, and go on. I didn't mean to interrupt. I thought you were done.
And they would be checking on Eve, making sure that she's patched up as well as she can be.
Eve, what are you doing?
Laying on the bed, wishing that there was
That's right.
even
nearly gutted. That's your
I'm laying on the bed, still incredibly stabbed.
With your bandage girdle.
Yeah, with my bandage girdle. Thank the lack of the gods, and the feral, because they did it. When they started,
those weren't feral.
They were the feral that wrapped me up. Yeah, they were.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I knew what I was saying. Don't worry. As the murmurs kind of reach towards those in the hovel that was Father Ezekiel's, home, Eve is gritting her teeth and sitting up, and she's She's looking like, I don't want to have to go, but I am ready to, like, I need to get out. We need to leave. We have overstayed our welcome, clearly.
Okay, so it sounds like everyone, for the most part, is agreeing this is not where they park their interdimensional car and need to get out of here.
I mean, they're probably not too happy that their messiah is apparently dead and that we have his sword. So
I'm just concerned because the only way I know that's out leads us to a horror hospital.
There is that.
Problem
just
one.
made me so happy.
Burning that fucking place down on our way through.
Honestly.
So that being said, yes, you can return that way. It is possible. I know. It's possible for you to open a gateway into the dream world and then a gateway back to the real world. Like you can do that.
That's true. I can do that.
Character. It is an art. It is annoyingly long, but it's also probably annoyingly safe. And I say that. Yeah, like. So it's difficult for you to do that. But you could do it. So you've got options to escape. You could go in. It's just up to everybody. That being said, where it last led to, you ended up being in a cell. But
yeah, I was in Father Ezekiel's cell specifically, which is why I don't want to go that way. But well,
in defense, you have an incorporeal paramour, and you also have super strength. Yeah, best friends. Your best friends.
Roommates.
Gal pals. Yeah, roommates. And you also have a super strong feral monster known Magdalene too, who can bend steel bars. So
we also have someone with a very upsetting voice.
And a sword that apparently murders things out of existence.
I don't know about the sword yet, but we'll get there.
So there are options to deal with. So I don't think any of them sound insurmountable. So I will leave it to the party to decide what they feel like is safer, the most prudent, or what sounds like the most fun.
Spoopy hospital.
I am here for burning down Keith Memorial. I mean,
Yeah.
Yep.
I am here for this. I like violence, but
There's so many chemicals, it would just go up.
Listen, I'm just the taxi driver. I'm going to let you guys decide.
I mean, in theory, we could also, stop off in a supply room and get you something better than a dirty ass bandage girdle.
No.
Once we get out of the cell and the mental ward, sure.
Fucking details.
We'll worry about it when we get there.
Wasn't
Which
that
one of
hard
us
last
have been
time?
inmates there, huh?
Yeah, but you didn't
Details
have super
important.
strength or could go through doors.
That is true. It's very different. Here's what I like about this. I love this plan because I did not prepare for it in any way.
Yes.
Do it. I am making that decision. That's where you're going. I'm not even. There is something that can happen here, which incidentally works a little better. But I'm going to improvise this. Let's just. All right.
You were worried that we wouldn't have enough stuff for tonight, Adam.
You're right. I love it.
You forgot the fact that we remember things that you don't.
Apparently, all right.
You forgot about arson.
Arson.
Arson saves the day.
Give me a perception roll, Eve.
Okay.
I didn't go bonus though last time because I think your perception is kind of meh, but you've been here. Was this?
Yeah, I've been.
So you're rolling at a +0. You're just rolling
All right.
your 2d10.
Straight roll. All right. One of the only straight things about Eve. Okay, come on now. Hold on. Sorry. 17.
Woo!
The dice provideth.
There you go. Okay, so
see it.
never discount the PC's desire for arson. It's not normally. In a lot of games I've played, burning the place down has not been.
Not a great idea.
I have a large degree of for Keith
Maybe it's because we.
Memorial, so.
Maybe it's because we normally play vampire and fire is bad, but this time.
You haven't played vampire with me when I'm not playing a character you've written.
All right.
You
I
haven't played
love
vampire
arson
with me and
as a
Lex,
vampire.
so-
All right, so let's move on. The trip through Metropolis is very much as the same way as last time. This barely alive machine city chugs producing apparently souls, as you guys, some of you have learned 2 episodes ago. It's automatons maintaining it. It is dead. Oh, you do also leave on your way out. You pass by the city of the dead, which is apparently God's tomb, and the unflinching, unmoving tomb guardian who has the mirror copy of the sword.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do have to walk past him. So
yeah. He doesn't do anything unless you approach the mausoleum of God. Does anyone do that?
I
didn't think
please
so.
don't. Please don't. I just want to leave.
All
I
right.
can't believe you guys want to go the way that
I'm
leads
very-
into the hospital.
Anywhere
I
is better than here.
Chaotic stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen,
So you guys, all right, so let's focus up. You guys move past that. That is, again, just looking at the tomb guardian shakes all of you to the core. I'm not gonna, I think I had you roll last time for it, and there was a stability check and all that other, but we're fine because you guys aren't really sticking around.
We're just
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We are going the opposite way.
Yeah, we're just like, oh, just don't
Fuck you.
don't look at it, sweetie.
Yeah.
Don't look.
So-
don't look at him. Don't
You
stare.
do eventually, through the Machine City, find the portal that leads to Father Ezekiel and Eve's former cell in Keith Memorial Hospital. You stand in front of it. Eve stands in front of it, a little bit frightened. I do need you to make a keep it together check, Eve. I'm going to give you. I'm going to give. Oh, go ahead. I'm going to let Kiza.
Oh, I was going to say, Kiza just puts a comforting hand on her shoulder.
Kiza, you're going to make a health check with charisma.
What the fuck?
So you're comforting her. So if
You're
you roll
helping.
really
Oh,
well,
fuck,
you
you're
give her a
right.
bonus. Yeah. Can you see the dice, Kiza? Or is this going to be...
Hold on, I forgot to pull it up because I don't have my physical dice, and so now I have to try to squint and see the screen.
Mhm. With your
Should
nails
we
on,
get-
too. This is...
Should we get
No, I can
Adam to
take
do
it.
it?
No, it's okay. I got it. So 2d10. 1 second. And that was a 14 with charisma, so 18.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there you go. I
Jeez.
believe your...
Some help, baby.
Yeah, your gal pal or your roommate.
I'm the
your
gal
demonic
pal.
roommate. Yeah.
This is my comrade.
Yeah. Whatever that fun nickname
Hashtag
you guys...
believe in Eve.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
There you go.
Love you
I
guys.
like it. So that gives you a +2.
okay, great.
Eve. There you
Which
go.
means I'm rolling at a +2
There you go.
because
Hey.
I'm not cool, guys.
Gotcha.
I have no chill. 13.
13. That's good. So with the keep it
enough.
together, 13. You resist, but you have to. So you can. I think your options are you become scared, which will reduce your stability, or you can become distracted and take a -2 to situations where this condition would limit you. Those are the two that I feel would apply.
I'm totally fine with losing stability, honestly. Listen, this character is hinged around being bonkers.
Gotcha. All right.
We're going back into the mental state. You know what they say, or into the mental ward. You know what they say. When you're in a mental ward, you don't know who works there and who lives there.
Gotcha. All right. So you are now shaken. You're at a -1 to keep it together checks
Okay.
and a -2 to disadvantage checks. You had an additional -1 to your last check because you're nearly gutted, but that doesn't change the result. So
I'm incredibly stabbed. Thank you.
yeah, you were incredibly stabbed. I like that.
You'll be fine.
All right.
Eve takes Kiza's hand, turns and says, Don't let me stay in that cell.
Of course.
Okay.
You're coming with me.
And I head through.
I assume everyone goes in. Everyone else
Yep.
goes.
I'll be crowded in there.
Yeah, it is suddenly very
Cozy.
crowded, and you hear the Calaxian sound as if intruder alert or an escaped patient. And then you hear
Oh, great.
the door shut on your side, and you hear the sounds of gunfire and people screaming.
Sounds like a party.
Even
Oh.
just like,
Let's just go.
well, I'm kind of glad that I can't believe I'm about to say this out loud. I'm kind of glad I'm on this side of the door right now.
No, we're going out of the other side of the door.
Yeah, I like Judas, Magdalene, Simone were like, oh, this is much more comforting.
Okay, well,
Thank
can
God.
the people who aren't incredibly allergic to lead maybe go first?
I absolutely
I,
need
like,
to
Walk
somebody to
out
open a
to
door
the
for me.
guns first.
So here's what. So you guys come through the gateway, and it's so because it's not real. Like, so you actually walk in through the only door into the cell, and now that you're in the real world, you're in Elysium. The door that is shut, you can either
Is
go
the
back
one
into
door.
Inferno, or you can try to go out to where the gunfire is. I
I'm
assume
going where the
skipping the
gunfire is.
Inferno part, we're gonna go towards the gunfire.
Yeah.
Tropolis.
Seems
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah,
I'm not opening the door with a capital O and a capital D. This is just
I feel like
Open the door.
yes, Kiza. I'm sorry.
Could I like ghost peek
That
and
is
see like what's going on?
that is
Scope
an
out the sitch.
That's an interesting idea. I'm going to turn to Team Murder and Mayhem here and say, are you going to let Kiza do some recon, or you three just going to kick down the door and go to your party?
I think I'm the only one that is actually bullet immune out of Team Murder and Mayhem, so probably Kiza should take a look first.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. So I like how we now
Kiza
established.
can just say the word. Magdalene's ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So really, what Magdalene needs to do is pick up Judas like he's a human shield, literally carrying.
I'm
There
gonna
we
get
go.
shot a lot in this part of the game.
Do not tempt me.
Do a soul check, Kiza.
Can we yeet Judas at the shooter?
Thank you,
Chaotic.
Chaotic.
To yeet myself at the shooter.
Roll
Chaotic
to yeet.
Story had given 5 more.
Yay!
Yay!
Thank you.
So as a result, you know what? Here's what I'm liking, Kiza. You're gonna get an extra +1 on your soul check because Chaotic Story was so particularly nice to everyone watching. So
Aww.
Thanks, Chaotic Story.
Yay! Thank you.
You rock.
All right. That is going to be on top of the +1 and the +4 soul math. 13.
13. Oh well, there we go. That's okay. So that's enough because I'm gonna let you pick. So you're ethereal. You can choose 2 of the edges and save 1 for later. So ghostly movement. I assume you're gonna pick. Move through a physical object such as a person, wall, or door.
And weapons, definitely.
Weapons. Gotcha. Sounds good. All right.
Weapons going through me, please. Just in
So-
case. You good?
Yeah, I had a cough and a sneeze and a belt all at the same time. I'm just dying over
You
here.
cut off, so I was like, oh god.
Yeah, no. I was like,
I was
tether
wondering, like,
to
the
your
sudden
twin.
mute. I'm like, yeah, he's probably coughing. I look up and it's like, yeah,
all right.
Done.
he's
So,
gonna tell us he doesn't have the Rona. It's fine.
yeah.
So
So, Kiza, you become incorporeal.
I do.
Very haunting. So, again, so now that you're in the physical world, you appear like a ghostly Kiza. You do not appear ghostly, demonic Kiza to everyone else. So, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say I peek out.
You peek out.
I phase through the wall or door or whatever it is, and I check out what's going on.
So just inside this hallway, you will see a couple of doctors, nurses, attendants, and they're all dead.
Oh, nice.
You will not necessarily notice this, but once Simone gets outside, this is going to read to you. There's 2 in the chest, 1 in the head of everybody. So this is totally these are like whoever's doing this. Once Simone sees it, you're going to know. I got a message, and the answer, Simone, to answer your question, the answer is yes if they're normal. If it's anything more tough, you might
Perfect.
blow your shot. So
Perfect.
that's something to consider. So Kiza, but that's all you see right here. The sounds of gunfire and screaming are getting fainter.
Okay.
Magdalene and Simone, your guys' cell phones just suddenly vibrate for like almost 30 solid seconds as you guys, now that you have cell service here back in you don't have the awesome plan that it works in Metropolis. Your phones are just like going crazy. So, what do you want to do?
So I, peek out, see these bodies. I think I would go up and inspect them. And if I found all of them with the same wounds, I would think oh, this is kind of weird, a pattern, Yeah. But as soon as I hear the gunshots becoming fainter, I go back in and relay this information.
All right, guys. Your ghostly companion has returned and has told you of the carnage that is happening outside. As Kiza explains the pattern that they have seen in the murders, Simone and Judas, to you, to a lesser, that sounds legit, but these, and actually Magdalene, yeah. So Team Murder and Mayhem, there is a professional Team Murder and Mayhem out there. Whether or not they're better than you is a different story, but
it's beside the point.
Yeah.
And inaccurate, but
exactly. All right. So what do we do?
So while Kiza was out, Magdalene would have checked her phone.
So your phone has exploded from nearly all of your Craven and Barker contacts saying, we're under attack, we need help. The problem is, you guys have been gone 2 days. So
good, that was going to be my question.
A lot of these messages are old. And here's an interesting thing. This particular ward of Keith Memorial Hospital was pretty much owned by Craven and Barker.
Okay, this is going to be fun. Can I roll to kick a door?
The door is meant to stop just normal people. You have unnatural strength, so if you want to kick that door in, you're like Captain America didn't skip leg day. Boom, the door just flies off.
On your left.
Yeah, on your left. What I think is really cool, just cinematically in my head, is that you decide to do this even while Kiza's standing there. So you kick through Kiza and knock the door off.
Just with the phone in hand, kick.
So chill.
Kiza definitely flinches, they forgot they can't be hurt, and then it's just slight narrowing of the eyes.
I think that was rude.
Oh, only 2 days. Okay.
I was looking at my phone.
Yeah. Eve looks at her phone and is like, oh, 2 days. Okay.
Judas is going to step out into the hall because I'm bulletproof.
All right,
Yeah.
there you go.
I'm going right behind him because I don't care.
Gotcha. All right.
I have a question. How long am I incorporeal?
So I will count for a reasonable length of time in the scene that you can move through barriers. But you can, anytime during the scene, you can use your I'm immune to weapons.
Okay, cool.
Kind of thing. So if you're I'm going to cut around the corner, it probably won't last the whole scene, but it'll last a little bit. I'm going to give you more than just that door.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, okay. So it sounds like Judas is taking point with Team Murder and the rest of Team Murder Mayhem following suit. Eve, I'm thinking you're probably at the rear.
Yeah.
Dragging your bleeding ass.
Can I actually go to the rear and pick up the door and use the door as a shield behind us?
I love that.
I'm so glad you said that you weren't going to throw me into a wheelchair because fuck.
All right. So there you go.
Yeah.
You
I have a shield. I have a door shield.
I love it. That's a solid plan. I like that.
Every time I'm in this fucking hospital, I'm stabbed, either before or during.
No. You're fine.
The night is
you
still
were
young.
already stabbed. You're safe. You have no more stabbings happen.
There we go.
I've been incredibly stabbed.
Stab
Eve. Black cat, grab it.
What?
Someone requested I pose. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Someone said they just. Right.
Hope you got it. Let me know. Anyway, continue.
Yeah. Yes. So as you guys move through, it's so I guess the question is, Judas is taking point. Do you move to get out, or do you move to find the gunshots?
Unfortunately for most of the party, I really want to know who's doing the shooting.
All right. So you're going to go
towards the sound of gunfire.
Gotcha. Because after a point,
person.
Exactly. I love this plan. So eventually, give me a perception check, Judas. We're just gonna, I don't think you have any stalking abilities. I don't think that's
not
in
really,
the
but I've got
in the murder husbando.
Hey, look,
power
someone who
set.
has stalking and tracking abilities.
Who's that?
Fucking Magdalene.
Magdalene.
Who's
Oh, there you
raising
go.
her hand.
Oh yeah, Magdalene. No, never mind. Get the bloodhound on it. Get the bloodhound.
I
on
mean,
it.
I did in
Yes.
fact roll a 15 anyway.
I mean,
Let her roll it anyway.
Hey, we
'cause
get the
she
puppy
gets
on the
extra
trail
stuff.
anyways. Yeah.
I do get extra stuff. That is
We can team up on this one.
Yeah. You're just
Share
listening
the
for
murder.
You're listening for the gunfire. She's following the smell of gunpowder.
Yeah, totally.
There you go. I like it.
10.
10. Okay.
It's
Get
better
two
than a
options.
9.
No, it's exactly just enough better than 9. Get 2 options that can be spent anytime during the scene.
Okay,
Set up an
I-
ambush for your enemy.
Yep. And
Camouflage
then
or move in the
shadows.
shadows. All right. So,
the two I
so Judas, you were
But with the door.
you're following the sounds of gunfire, but as you go after a little bit, it's because Magdalene has said specifically that they're taking up the rear. Magdalene will announce to you, like, no, Judas, like, not that way. Let's go this way. We can cut them off. And you're like, oh, yeah.
Here,
Brilliant
take
plan.
my door.
Here, take-
The exit's that way. I thought we were leaving.
No, yeah.
Don't let me.
We're getting out of here. Don't worry.
Here.
Fine. Here, Kiza, you take my door. I don't care. Someone take my door.
as it falls through her incorporeal form.
Yeah, he was holding it.
Just fall back in the wall.
All right. So, but whoever has the door, it's too dangerous to go alone. Take this. All right, we move on. I do like
So I didn't bring all these guns for no reason.
That is true. You brought a bunch of guns. I take it you pass them out now.
Listen, I still have my gun.
Yeah,
Trusty
You're-
1911.
you're keeping it in your holster. That hole that was stabbed through you. There you go.
It's a Shimase flesh pocket. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So we end up. You guys set up a nice ambush at one of the nurses' stations. You know how they kind of got. There's like people can walk up to. It gives you good cover. You guys set up a perfect ambush. What ends up happening is these as they come around the corner, these are totally like paramilitary, they're in all black. They got the gear, faceless masks, like the masks that doesn't make them look faceless. You know what I'm saying? Ski mask. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
They clearly look like badass extras. And there we go. You guys have it set up. They're essentially going through and just, at this point, nearly everybody's dead. They're just kind of doing a last sweep. So they'll stop by a door, clear, and they'll mark it with phosphorus paint that they've cleared the room, and they're going through systematically. Little do they know that you guys have entered through a magical portal from heaven. And yes, Kiza, I see that hand up.
They're killing patients too.
Yes.
Okay.
Like that they
Just everybody.
Yeah, it's if you're moving and breathing, they're just killing everyone.
Nice. Love it.
All right.
Love that for us.
Ski mask. Yes, ski mask. Thank you, Megan. Thank you.
Balaclavas.
All right. So balaclavas. There you go. Fancy. All right. Who wants to go first? Because you guys have the ambush. I see no reason why they should
Ambush
Someone
is
good at
for
violence.
everyone, right?
Yes. I will
Okay, 'cause
it's probably going to be
deal
everyone.
weapons harm.
Let me see here. Oh, that just happens?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
just
you
happens.
just do it.
So we
just all
basically
go.
unload.
Damn. All right.
Right.
Then I'm going to say pick one, and then we'll actually go to rolls. So who do you want? I think you do the most harm per hit.
I do
Because you have
four.
Yeah, let's
So
let's
you
have
do
our DPS go, please.
Yeah. So as the trap is sprung as Magdalene lunges out from behind the nurse's station, fangs bared, and just starts ripping into one of the teams. We will say conveniently there's more than one, just to give everyone a shot, or at least more than Magdalene. So there is horrible Wilhelm screams "Ah!" as she is ripping them apart. Blood
Oh, yeah.
is
Jeez.
blood is
Music, my
splattering it is carnage. That being said, does anyone else want to go, or does Magdalene just have this?
Can I just surge up to whoever's closest and like kiss them, but like kill them.
Kiss them.
Let's I like that plan. Give me a violence check. But you're going after one person. I know what you're doing. Violence check. Judas, what are you? Judas and or Simone, our murder team.
Gun kata?
Gun kata?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I love it. Yes. Give me. You guys probably don't need to roll for your advantages unless you really want to. I'm not going to stop
do
you.
our tricksy cousin roll over
tricksy
each other's
cousin.
back.
I love it. I love it. Just go ahead and roll violence.
So good.
Unless you do terrible. I see no reason. Even if these guys are good.
That's a really good ambush.
Yeah, no, that just deal harm. Like, oh man,
Yeah.
it's just
No,
not that you guys
just-
ever have
just
problems
deal
dealing harm. Yeah.
17.
17 from Judas. Simone, what'd you get?
15. Give me
15. All right. So you two are doing horrible murder team cousin. Like it is, if this were an action movie, this is we clearly hired the guy from John Wick to do this scene. It's looking quite badass. And
It's a mix
then
of gun kata and a waltz together. Just
It's just
Exactly.
equilibrium.
Carnage.
Everything is just.
Yeah, it's equilibrium.
so much for talking this episode. Well, I mean, we have to break it up, Simone. We have to break
Yeah,
it
that'll
up.
happen.
Oh, there's a dog. And Kiza, what'd you get on your violence check?
16.
16. Okay, so while the murder's happening, Kiza so one guy's like his gun jams, and then he looks up, and there's Kiza, and she kind of gives him an evil smile and just gives him a big old kiss, and
Hook her up, sweetheart.
yeah, as he is slowly emaciated. Eve, give me a perception check. I want to see if you see this.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm curious. Perception. Ooh, that's right.
Violence.
That's
presented
still a
itself.
15.
All right. So you were able to see this, and I will let you freely interpret what you see. If you'd have rolled lower, I would have coached you on what to think. But because you rolled well enough, I will let you deal with the fact that your
So I'm
dead
seeing-
friend. Yeah.
I'm seeing Kiza fucking shotgun a Capri Sun, but it's a dude.
Pretty much. But
Yeah.
he just
Just
up.
yeah, Eve's just sitting she's popped up to take a couple shots and just it just goes back down. Like I can't shoot having seen this.
So-
This is a lot.
Yeah, so I'll let you deal with that. The team is quickly handled. I'm not too worried about that. And yes, the gunshots fall silent. The emaciated body slumps to the floor, but not with as much weight as you would expect a full-grown person in tack gear. And now it is hauntingly quiet.
I would like to search a body.
What are you looking for? The body does not
Any-
resist.
Anything identifying? Any signs of who they were? I will
Cell
take their
phones?
helmet and mask off.
Mhm.
Cell phone, key cards.
Give me a perception check. Just a legit perception check here. I don't think. Yeah, this is because. Yeah, I'm going to be stingy here, but that's simply because these people are good. But
Professionals.
yeah.
$14.
14. Here's what I'm gonna say, Judas, and I'm gonna have you remind me at break. I'm not sure if I'm gonna give this to. This might be a key tonight, or it might be a key next week. Remind
Okay.
me at break. So right now, the startling lack of evidence just tells you, Simone and Magdalene, these guys are pros.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know who hired them, but that being said, you got something's pinging you in your gut. You're just like, but you can't put it to words right now. And you will put it to words at a dramatically appropriate moment. How does that sound?
Perfect. Can I check one more thing?
Yes, absolutely.
I would like to pull the rounds, the clip out of one of those guns, and I'd just like to touch the tip of the bullets.
Okay.
I want to see what they're made of.
They are not made of silver.
Thank you.
They don't sizzle.
They were
Hey,
not
look.
here for you.
Paranoia.
Hey, no, I like
No,
that.
after one of your closest confidants fucked you over.
They
Jeez, I
are-
wonder why you're paranoid.
They're hollow points, so they're really good at killing unarmored people. So, anyone else doing anything before we, I assume, find an exit? Yes. Some on my other monitor, your hand blends into the background. So I'm like, because of your black shirt, so it's like,
Of course. I'll try to.
and you lost a finger, so you got one less. Was that on the other hand? There you go. Yeah, so.
I was serious. I'm going to be looking for some fire starting stuff.
Oh, okay.
I was straight up about this arson. I agree.
I'm
this place
absolutely
is
here with you. I
fucking
mean-
terrible.
Well, I
and
mean,
it should be
everyone
on
is
fire.
already dead, so
That's just in this ward.
Yeah, no, gotta burn down the whole thing.
Eve's
The whole thing
honestly,
has to go.
I'm just trying not to split party. I really want to leave.
We
So-
can set up fires as we go. Set fires
Yeah.
behind you. Don't set them in front of you. That's how you do it.
Exactly.
So Simone, and
Fires are your thing right now.
you know what? Give me a reason check. Just I feel like,
For what a stupid plan this is.
no. I want to know how. I want to know how. I want to know how stupidly you do it. That's really what. Because if you roll really well, it could be well executed. And
This is the only minus on my sheet, guys. So I hope everyone's prepared to die in a
Oh, boy.
let's do
Come
that.
on, give
He's
us
just
a
like,
mediocre
Thank
roll.
God, I'm
For
immune
once.
to damage right now.
Right.
Come on,
Is this going to be my one botch of the whole game?
No,
come on,
it better damn well not be.
please,
All right, let's see
please.
it.
It's a 10.
Take it.
All right, so
I think that's the lowest you've ever rolled in 2 seasons.
Yup.
I think
No,
there
no,
was
I
one.
watched my when the nurse boy fell in love with me.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
he stabbed you.
That was a disadvantage roll. I don't know if that counts.
So, that being said, so what you're, all right, so here's what I'm gonna do. It's not gonna be so we're gonna say you get alcohol, various, because there's alcohol swabs, and you're just grabbing them, you're just kind of throwing them out, kind of like, okay, where's the paper? Like you're doing the best you can with the time you have, because Eve seems to be complaining about bleeding to death.
Wait,
And
I really want to get to I really want to like raid the pharmacy. If we could.
all right,
We'll raid the
so
pharmacy. We'll catch up with you.
So as
Right.
you do that, yes, I love it. Okay, so as you guys move through, it's a very cinematic moment where everyone's, going through the fire exits. Simone's there, lights the match, throws it, and starts going. And the flame goes down the corridor. What you guys didn't realize is, while the shots were relatively professional, all it takes is a one stray round to maybe hit any of the oxygen tanks or any flammable things that might be here. So what's going to happen is, as you guys get out just in time, that's when the explosion happens, blowing
Behind
up part
us?
of this. Yeah, of course behind you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
you didn't roll.
Nobody look at it.
Walk away.
We have to be
Nobody
cool.
look at it.
Nobody
It'll
look
be
at
fine.
it.
That means
Listen, I have a 0 coolness. Eve kind of turns her head before someone like turns her head back.
I love that. Give me a coolness check. Let's see who goes back at the.
Oh my god.
Just do
All
it.
of
I
us
was
are just
joking.
Give me a coolness check here.
Everyone,
Yes.
oh fuck.
Listen, we already knew.
got an 11.
That's a 20.
There
It's
you
a
go.
20
Two
as
tens.
well. 2 10s.
Yes.
All right. Who did
19.
That? All
I
right.
got an 11.
All right. So Magdalene,
believe
how
the
bad
one with
did you
zero
get,
coolness.
Magdalene? How did you get, Magdalene?
Our favorite number,
No.
5.
5.
Yes.
Oh.
Someone looks at it.
So what's going to happen here is as the fire begins to rage, Keys and Magdalene will look back. There's the explosion, and that will knock Magdalene back. Luckily for Kiza, you're relatively immune to harm. So while the huge concussive force makes everyone stumble, throws Magdalene to the ground. It does not affect Kiza, except Kiza doesn't look cool.
To be fair, Magdalene does do the fall like in action movies, so she still looks cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean with like the legs and everything? Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
Now, let me go back and actually check my notes on what we're supposed to be doing.
Okay.
I feel like I need to
See
get
how
my
we can go back to
sunglasses because I feel
Congratulations,
incredibly
we've
nice.
stretched this out for 3 more episodes.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
All right. So
You're
I did
welcome.
not have destroy a hospital on my agenda for the
Yeah,
night.
that
So.
Weirdly enough, I did.
so
Really? No one got
the-
called bingo with arson?
we that's after the explosion. You guys hear the fire trucks, and if this were a movie, that's when we kind of fade to black. Thus, and it tells the audience a little bit of time has passed, not a lot. It's probably later that night. And I'm gonna switch up the order. I kind of just heads up for. I gave them an order because they were gonna do all their personal scenes tonight, and I was like, okay, here's the order we're doing it. So now a hospital blew up, so it's gonna change it a little bit. Where to start here? I feel like we're gonna jump to scene 4, which is Kiza and Eve. So, Kiza and Eve, you guys. So what happens is everyone's kind of breaking off to do their various things. Judas, I'm assuming, did you still want to go talk to Caiaphas? Is that your primary plan?
It is a plan. It's a plan that may or may not happen depending on how some other conversations go.
So you don't want to do that. So you don't break off to do that then. All right.
Not
so
yet, no.
Simone and Magdalene. So here's what's gonna. I have a plan. Something's going to happen to you. Do you want to have the something happen before or after your talk?
Something's gonna happen to who?
To Simone and Magdalene.
Oh.
After you have to talk? Cool. Oh, all right.
After I say it a coin flip.
All right, cool. Cool. That's fine. That's fine. And then that changes. That's just, you blew up a hospital and you just got my plan. So we're just doing the very little one that I had. So go with me on this adventure. All right. So even Kiza, you guys have some time to yourself. We will say, where do you go?
Back to the hotel room, huh?
I guess after raiding I don't know if we had time to raid the hospital, so we raid a Rite Aid, and just drop a 50 on the counter and leave.
Got a bag of supplies.
Yeah, good bag. There's some styptic powder in there. There's some other stuff, There's all of the stuff that is yikes.
Yeah, Kiza's patching Eve up, very carefully, washing away the blood and disinfecting and wrapping up and everything.
Yep, I've done a rudimentary job of giving myself stitches. They're not as pretty as the seamstresses, but they hold things inside, which is what I need. Okay.
It's preferable.
So, if I ask you this time, are you going to answer?
Yes.
Were you Kiza in life?
Sorry, real quick, Adam, would I remember this? Would after that, damage done, would it kind of...
Your character, there is no damage to your memory or anything like that. So I will leave it to you to respond how you feel your character would.
Ooh.
No. But, every part of them, well, I guess not every part. Physically, I am Kiza. Mentally, it's a little bit of a toss-up. The only reason I'm here is because of you. It's a really long story.
I'm not going anywhere. I want...
No, you deserve the truth.
I want answers.
You deserve them. And Kiza hesitantly reaches out to take Eve's hand.
Eve hesitates. There's a...
Yeah, sorry. Habit. Where to start? I am a demon. To be specific, a succubus, if you couldn't tell.
I mean, the succubus, in so many words, is a little bit of surprise, but like that tracks. Do you Capri Sun many people?
Not always. I can, get by with a little bit here and there. I don't need to drain somebody's soul, like a Capri Sun. I get like a little bit of that from you sometimes. Obviously not enough to.
Yeah, well, yeah. So you look like them.
Right. So back to the
memories? Yeah, sorry. I just
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I've just spent a long time thinking I had my partner in crime back.
I have what you had of them. Your grief and longing and love was so strong. It is intoxicating. I couldn't resist the chance to feel that again.
So
over time, I guess I let it get to me and just made myself believe that I was really Kiza and that this is something I deserved.
But they are gone.
As far as I know.
I can let the bond we have be if I will need to separate and mourn. I need to not call you Kiza anymore. I can't. Because they're gone and I have you and I can't.
I know, and that was a very selfish thing of me to do.
Well, you're a demon, so
yeah, it kind of checks out. Still, it doesn't mean that you deserved it.
To say that she's a demon oversimplifies things.
Yeah, well,
says so as suddenly who appears in the doorway of the bathroom, Zachariel the Fallen.
Well, sometimes I like simple, okay? My spleen is sitting in a jar in a different house, so...
I'm sorry I couldn't help. But many forces are aligning to stop you. And some know how to prevent me from appearing.
You didn't appear because that was before you put your mark on me. That was when you didn't care about me.
Yes. I meant you're hurt now.
My hurt now you can't take away. No one has hurt me. I am just hurt.
So Zachariel will look at Kiza. Does she know? Sounds as if she does.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't in Metropolis. Yeah, I know. I saw it. I know.
He says, looking at Kiza, I much prefer seeing you the way you look.
Okay, I can give you guys some space. I'll go for a walk.
Ooh,
No, you cannot.
I love that you said that. Great. Kiza, as I slowly die. So you're
Get
gonna
too
make
excited.
now you're gonna make a jealousy check because now it sounds like Eve
Sure am.
is not liking your manipulations of the fallen angel here.
It's almost like you're incredibly horny at him right now, and she's a little uncomfortable. This is a lot for the demisexual, okay? I was faking it with one of you, and it wasn't the demon.
It's I can't find it.
So you're just making a normal. So all disadvantage checks are just dice rolls, but you're at a
Oh,
minus
okay. I
one
always forget.
because you're uneasy.
Okay. So it is a 6.
Oh, that is terrible.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love it. I
Yeah.
love it. This is great. Second to last episode, then everybody decides to start doing all this.
Gotta keep it interesting.
Oh wait, that's your limitations. That's different. Jealousy. 9. Your jealousy takes a hold of you. You must make it keep it together to refrain from harming, destroying, or stealing the subject of your jealousy. Love it. Now you've got to make a willpower check. Incidentally, you're good at this.
I am. My willpower is pretty
Please
okay.
fail, please fail, please fail, please fail.
Ah! No, that is a 13 plus 3, so 16.
All right, so you feel incredibly
Thank fucking
jealous
God.
at this moment, but you are not mechanically compelled to run off to do anything. Role play it, but I will not. Yeah.
Yeah, Eve starts to is getting up, but not very fast right now.
Mhm. Kiza puts a hand out, doesn't touch, but just to sort of stop, and you shouldn't be going anywhere.
Well,
No.
clearly you guys need some privacy, and
We don't.
was that who you were kissing when I woke up and you were just kissing the air over me? Were you two making out over me? What the fuck?
Zachariel looks completely confused. Thank you, Sabereth, for following. Thank you.
Are you gonna answer, Zachariel? Or was that another person that I don't know exists?
No, that was.
Was it? Are you triplets?
It was them. I
am confused. Why are you hurt, Eve? I don't want to hurt you. They want you to be safe. And I will do anything for them.
and I would do anything for you, Eve.
It's, I don't experience sexual attraction to people unless I have a deep bond with them. So the fact that I woke up to my partner in crime, who I thought was my partner in crime from life, kissing the air above me when I wake up was weird enough, but to find out that it's the angel who has marked me without my consent is weird, and I'm... Clearly you guys need some things to talk about, or whatever. I'm just...
I think it's quite simple when you really think about it.
You did this for me. I'm doing this because I have to cope with what I can't change. And if it means I get some denizen of the dreamscape's heart out of it, then great, perfect. If not, then fucking burn that bridge when I get to it. It's just, this is a lot to handle. That you're not even my best friend, but you convinced yourself that you were because I made you so happy. I just want all of my organs back, and to not be stitched up like a doll, and to not be scared of when I go to sleep who I'm gonna see or what's gonna torture me. And I just want to be in love normally. I haven't had that since ever. There's no fixing this pain.
I must confess I don't know what to do. He says, stepping towards you, Eve. You are in so much pain right now. If it were anything else, I would get rid of it. And so he kind of seems to have trouble controlling himself, and he'll reach out, and I need Kiza to make an avoid harm check.
Oh.
At a -2, because Zachariel ain't no bitch.
As a 9.
9. Oh, that's terrible.
Yikes.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
You were too slow. Okay, so...
Not doing very well
yeah,
with this.
that's okay. So Zachariel will grab a hold of you, and he will pin you up against the wall and lift you up.
Okay.
But he doesn't hurt you, even though he looks like he's wanting to, but he can't. I don't know. It's an angel, and it's experiencing feelings it's never ever processed before. So what do you do now that the angel that you've manipulated into loving you now has you pinned against the wall, and its claws are at your throat?
He's just like is a little shocked and breathes a little heavier and just looks at Zachariel and says, use your words.
I don't have the words to describe what's happening.
You know, that happens a lot when we're beginning to process and honor and experience our emotions for the first time forever or a long time.
What do you feel?
Do you want an emotion wheel?
He lets Kiza go.
To be human is to have pain that you can't make better. Sometimes you just have to feel it.
But I am not human.
I am. Okay? And sometimes there is pain that you can't fix by just making more trauma, by killing someone else.
Eve, you misunderstand.
Well,
I'm not here to make you feel better. Just to keep you safe. And when you feel at harm, I would normally do anything to stop it. But,
you know you're part of this pain, right? You're one of the sources.
Well,
Do you realize that?
I can't hurt myself.
Well, I'm not asking you to. I want to be free of this world, and I know that I cannot close my eyes to it. So I'm figuring out what that means to be free if I still must witness the truth around me. If I have to be the creepy old hag that lives in a hut up in the mountains all by herself, it's looking pretty friendly.
Eve, I did all of this to get you to that point of freedom. He's here to protect you, to get you out of the seamstress's claws.
You know, I was planning on trying to get that heart back, to bargain my organs back to be free of her. Spoiler alert, that's my plan. It's my only plan for this.
Why do you
if I
need her
have
heart
it-
for that?
Because if I have it, I have a bargaining chip. I have leverage over her. Can't. If someone else... I can't. I have to be in control of this.
She was laid out on a table.
Yeah,
last
and
time
she's
we
not
saw
dead.
her.
Her physical form, for what it is in the dreamscape, does not exist, but such a creature has to be annihilated.
She's
And
not.
there are only a few ways to do that. If there are a few ways I could try, but
Who's to say you use her heart to bargain and then she comes right back after you? She doesn't really seem like the kind of person to keep her promises.
You know... Maybe. Everything I've seen, she's... makes good on her deals. I might ask for a written contract before I give her her heart back. Get some fucked up fae lawyer to look at it. I don't know. I don't know what else is there. Maybe I'll find a werewolf to look at it too.
I should go now.
Yeah.
I should go. You two can talk. I don't want to be here right now.
Do you leave, Eve? Do you walk out the door?
I go for it. I head towards the door.
Well, the angel doesn't move to stop you.
Kiza does move in front of the door. If I was Kiza, would your mind change? Would you still not let them do everything in their power to help you?
If you had been Kiza in life, I don't know, maybe. Maybe.
I don't know, because you still seemed, when you believed it, you still seemed like you didn't want them.
Do you have all of their memories? Just some. Just the ones that I've... So, let me explain. I have trouble trusting people. There are boring trauma-related, deep-seated trauma-related reasons for why. Which means I also have to be in control. I have to do all the things because I have not been able to trust other people to not fail to do things that protect me. And recently, people that I thought I could trust to do things have stabbed me in the back. Almost
Have
literally. Caleb. And it's like, I don't I don't know if I would trust Kiza to do, like, I know Kiza would do everything in their power. I don't know anymore if I would let them. But it doesn't matter, because they're not here.
No, I am. And I am every bit of Kiza that you made up in your mind. Every ounce of love that you feel for them is inside of me.
I didn't want to love an illusion. I wanted them, and I just... Give me, I don't know, 20 minutes to cool down. I can come back. This is...
No, you need to rest. I'll leave.
I don't want to be in this room. Not where they died. I can't fucking be in this room.
And with that, I will narrate that Eve does leave, leaving Kiza alone for just a minute with Zachariel. If it makes any difference, I don't have a problem with what you are. In a way, you and I are the same. A succubus that tasted love and now can't follow its purpose. A guardian angel with no
Kiza,
halo. Go ahead.
As Zachariel's talking, Kiza walks up to them, him, sorry, were you done? Were you done talking?
Oh, I'm letting you continue to narrate, or do you want him to keep talking?
If you have more to say.
Oh yeah. What was I saying? Sorry. An angel without a halo, and no one to protect. We're both lost.
They lift their hand and, do the cheek caress.
He will touch your hand back.
Their voices a little softer, kind of like they're trying to cushion a blow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I am. Do you really think what you feel is genuine?
I don't know. I've never felt things before.
You've never felt things. And I mostly feel fleeting things. Grasping for something. What a pair we are.
He says, and he touches your cheek back, but not mimicking you, different than he has before. If your friend Eve wants me gone, I can leave. If she wants the heart back, I can go get it for her. And if what I feel isn't real and you want me gone, I can do that as well. I grow tired of this struggle between all of them, these mortals, but I have nowhere else to go. I will find something else, or if you wish, we can go somewhere else. Do you want me to bring her heart?
Sorry, I'm trying to think of possible scenarios. Yes. But I'd still like for you to stick around.
As you wish. I'll be back. And he says, walking to the door, which I love how the door to the bathroom is the way to heaven. It's great. And okay, so we'll go ahead and put a pause on you guys. Sorry that took a little bit longer than I thought.
Sorry.
That being said, we're going to go ahead. We're going to keep going. We might go a little bit later here tonight, guys. But
Well, we also started later.
yeah, that is true.
That's true.
I'm usually I look at the run clock. Judas, you did send me a message. So, do we want to?
You can place me at any point.
At any point, does Magdalene and Simone want to have a private thing?
No, we're planning to have one. I don't think the order's all
right.
that important.
So here's what I would like. Let me check my notes here because I would like to probably do Magdalene and Simone, and then probably Judas, and then we'll have a break.
Sure.
Or does anyone need a break like right now?
I mean,
I
I kind of need a break, but like,
I would like a break.
you know,
All right.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Let's
then
take 5.
it is 9:15.
we're gonna go ahead and take a break, folks. We started a little later. I'll chat with everyone, make sure everybody's got work in the morning to see how everyone's doing. So we'll be back in about 5-10 minutes. So hopefully stick around for a lot more drama and maybe more burnings. I don't know.
Person question mark?
All right. So,
10.
all right, guys. Let's go ahead and we'll see you back in 5 to 10. Oh, wait, hold on. Whoa, what the? Hi, everyone, and welcome back. Sorry, I usually have a little bit more of a bumper, so I was trying to tie myself up in that time here. Yeah.
We're live.
Gotcha. You know, I see that we're live. There, someone sent a message, and I don't have my glasses on, so it's yeah, that's what it's going to be.
I'm like, are you?
Now you know how I feel.
Yeah, exactly. So I got a message from you, Jonah. We'll see how that goes. We can either end with that or we can do that next episode. Let's just roll with it. See how.
Yeah, let's roll.
All right. So that being said, welcome back, everybody. Like I said, sorry we started late. We're probably going to run a little late. So I hope you were enjoying a late night with us. Let's get back to the drama though, because yeah, I think everyone's having a good time with that. You're all still here. Most of you are. So actually about 90% of you are. So that's good. So we'll fade to black as our we've got some camera switch around here. We have Eve in the wrong
I'm the
right,
thick ass sheet even now.
hold on.
Yes.
Let's just get it. He's gonna fix
Let
that
me-
in just 1 second.
Let me have this for just a minute.
Let's just focus up just so we can get things moving here. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
All right. So we're gonna jump over to Simone and Magdalene. Sorry, I heard myself again. Switching over to Simone and Magdalene. Where are the two of you? Where would you?
We all split up after our fun arson, yeah?
Yes, you guys had just had a, your phone exploded as well as the hospital. That's probably what gave you the idea. What do you guys do?
Probably head back to like our apartment or our hotel or wherever it is we stay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're going to say when you guys get there, though, there are signs that has been entered. So what do you do?
Well, I guess I'll go in first.
Okay.
And
This is
prepare
our
to
home.
kick some intruder ass.
This
Yeah.
is our home.
So when you get there, though, you will find that we'll just skip the checks and all that other business. A quick search of the house. Whoever was here has already left. And this was probably a day or so ago. So, you two are alone. Well, you hope
Anything-
you're pretty confident that you are. And
Anything missing?
Yeah, is anything missing?
No. And honestly, the break-in was very professionally done, and it's only because Magdalene, has like, super senses on how she caught on to that. So you are alone, or so you hope.
I'm just seeing us like kicking down all the doors.
Yeah, checking closets. And
Checking
under the bed.
closets. Magdalene's on her knees checking under the bed.
Even the monsters check for things under their bed.
Absolutely.
But once we've cleared the apartment.
Absolutely. We're professionals. So Magdalene is very apparent that she is staying some distance away from Simone with the sword in her hand.
Simone doesn't seem as attuned to that as she usually would have been. She just kind of takes a seat on the bed and has the sword across her lap.
So, you got it.
I got it.
How do you feel?
Wasn't how I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be like us going in there and taking it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You never told me where you went when you ran.
I needed some time to think. Well, you heard him. Mary is out there. I found her, released her. I don't know. But it was a lot.
Yeah.
Between seeing them hurt and Mary and Eve, it was a lot.
Yeah.
And for the first time ever, I needed to be alone. I wanted to be alone, which only sort of half worked. I got my space, but after lots of thinking and talking it out, I have come to realize that maybe the way that they treat us is not the way I should treat you. And I should not tell you what to do with the sword. And it scares me because I don't know what you're gonna do with it.
What would you want me to do with it?
That is not for me to decide.
We're in this together. You and me. That was the point. That was the deal. It's us.
I know, But he gave it to you.
Yeah. And I'm gonna do with it what I think I should do with it. But...
And I have been told that trust is needed in a relationship. And I will trust your decision.
I appreciate that. But a relationship is give and take and all that. So I want to know what you want. Not for you, not for me. For us. What do you want for us?
I don't know.
Have you ever thought about leaving? Like if we went somewhere, you and me.
It's never just you and me.
We could go somewhere far away.
It's not like that's no. We can go anywhere we want to, and we will never be alone.
Do you ever wish it was different?
This is all I've ever known. They're my everything. They were there at the beginning. They will be there at the end. I have more memories of them than I do anyone else.
It doesn't have to be the case forever. We've got everything that's ahead. We could have memories, or with other people, but that sounds gross.
Other people are gross.
People are gross.
I lied. They're delicious.
Everything has a purpose. Hypothetically, if you could be free, if you could have memories with someone else, would you?
I don't know. I don't know.
I want it to be just us. We don't have to belong to someone. Just us. Then we'll go. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We can go somewhere.
No.
No?
Where would we go?
No, but there is somewhere. We could go back to Ezekiel's camp. We could take that. That could be ours.
And what?
It doesn't matter. Not as long as you're there with me. We'll run the little ragamuffins. I don't care. Just say you love me and that you'll go with me. It's all you have to say.
I love you. I'm so scared. I'm so sorry.
Hey, Meg. And Simone puts the sword aside and goes straight to her. And holds onto her and holds her as close as she can. Yeah. You're not a good stand-in. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'll make it okay. Tell me you trust me. Yeah? Okay. Then I'll make it happen. I don't care what it takes.
I love you.
All right, let's take a second here, and I just want everyone to give these two a round of applause. That was...
Let's do okay check-ins real quick.
Yes, how is everybody doing?
Good.
Yeah, that,
My makeup is staring.
I see
Just
the
wanna check in.
Beckett is coming to check on you.
Yeah,
Didn't break the water line.
Concernicus.
Did not break the water line. Okay.
So that means...
Thank you. Thank you for that emotional scene. My contacts were drying out, so I needed the tear up.
The rehydration, yeah.
Yes.
Excellent. So thank that was, I just wanted to take, I was also like, I feel like this is a dramatic part to end it, but I don't want to because I didn't want to interrupt. So I'm like,
Wait till she says it back. Okay, go.
are they waiting for me? I don't know. Like,
No, we're
this is
just such
good
crying.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, as someone just said, like, I was like, I feel like I should have been like, you guys should have given me the, like, how do you do it? Like, oh God, how do you do that? So like, you can't
My
do
makeup
that.
is smearing so much.
All right. So
You look beautiful.
Was that not
Thank you.
the
You look
intention?
beautiful.
Yeah.
yes, everyone looks great. That was amazing. Simone, make a fanatic disadvantage check.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no!
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
What? Because you talked about abandoning everything.
You talked bad about Daddy and Daddy.
Daddy is dead, okay? Which let's list the number of daddies that are dead. Ezekiel, God.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Do I
God
add
wasn't
anything to
daddy.
that? My sheet's elsewhere.
No, you are going to actually take something away, so you're at a -1.
My tears hurt so much.
Oh,
All right.
It's like so red down here.
I low-key jealous that you got the waterworks going and I didn't manage it.
What do we get, Simone? What do we get?
A 10.
10. I love it. So I feel like you role played it appropriately. So just the big thing, you know what? I'm just gonna reduce your stability because I don't think you're really gonna be making any rolls. So essentially, yes, you were a fanatic in your twisted version of demonic Catholicism, and even to speak ill, although you love this person, it's still against your faith and you're having trouble reconciling that. You still said it, you still believe it, but your stability suffers as a result of it. So that's still good here. All right. I
Down by
love
1
that.
or 2, sorry.
Just down by, so grand total, you're down by 3.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Am I the
not-
sane one again?
I can check everyone's stability real
I think
fast.
I
before
might
we
be
jump to
relatively the
Judas.
sane one again.
Let's check Judas real quick. Judas seems to be the crazy one right now.
Mhm.
Judas, you are indeed the crazy one. Everyone else is still not doing great. But
Yeah, that tracks.
speaking of crazy Judas, let's go ahead and jump to you. I believe you wanted to go speak to Caiaphas.
Yeah, I think I'm interested in having a conversation after
Gotcha.
everything.
Give me a second here. I'm going to try to. Of course, I had this set up, but then of course I must have hit a button and that's what closed everything out. So give me just 1 second to get my lighting going. You guys know me. Just since everyone knows this is the drama episode, and
I realized I was muted when I was saying that. You're extra as fuck. That's what we know you as.
All right, let's get this going here. Menu. Sorry, I'm just trying to turn on the brightness here because, incidentally, I will be investing in some new lights that I'll be able to change and all that other stuff, so that'll be fun. All right. Is that good? I think that's good. All right. We're getting lazy here in the final of the season. I don't have the quick stuff, but that's okay.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, you're right. I am getting lazy then rather. How about that? That's okay though. That's okay. If they stayed this long, they'll cut us some slack, hopefully. All right. We are going to say, unless you have a better location for this, I would like for you to be back at the Black Citadel of the Blood Angel, speaking to Caiaphas through the supplicant. Unless you have a reason to put it somewhere else.
Possibly, mostly because that sounds like it's going to be a really hard thing for me to get out of if this talk doesn't go well.
Okay, where do you want it then? Tell me where you want it. This is your scene, so.
Actually, no, screw it. Fuck it, let's do it live. Let's do it there. We've only been there once. I'm willing to brave this madness.
Sounds good. All right, so there we are in front of the Black Citadel's, the Blood Angel's Black Citadel in Inferno. There in front of you is the speaker, the voice of Caiaphas, because the clergy do not speak.
And Judas is going to be trying to position himself in such a way that none of the rest of the clergy is at his back. Thank you very much. So,
oh yes,
envision that it is very likely that he is moving throughout this conversation.
Gotcha. Sounds good. I like that you're pacing. Yeah.
I take it, since you're here, Emmanuel must be dead?
Not yet.
Oh, then why have you come?
I have some questions about our arrangement that I never got to really ask before.
Oh, are you disappointed with it?
Not necessarily, I just have some questions. Before I follow through on my end of the bargain.
Well, it seems I have a few moments to spare. Please tell me, Judas. Is the 30 pieces of silver not enough?
Very funny. No. What I want to know is this. Once Emmanuel is gone, once Noah is gone, what happens to me?
That depends on a few things. I am not the master of what has created you. Others have ceased to exist, moved on. Some have been elevated further in the service of the Blood Angels, and some find a new purpose. So it just depends on you, I suppose, and the almighty Blood Angel.
I suppose it would be incredibly disrespectful for me to say that that's not a great answer and get him on the line, but...
If you wish to climb the steps and speak, do it yourself. Be my guest. But I will have to hope some might stand in your stead. But you're not here because you make smart decisions.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard when you're dead and somebody offers you what seems like the only fucking option on the table.
Oh, did you have other offers? I'm sorry, did you want to call them back?
You take him this message from me.
Oh, okay. I am his clergy. All that you say to me, he will hear.
Good. And when this is done, I want to walk away.
Your request.
It's not a request.
And what is it then, Judas?
I'm telling him that this is how it's going to fucking work.
Oh, I love it. The fire in you. That is why. That is one reason you were chosen.
Yeah, I'm starting to figure out there was a lot of reasons I was probably chosen.
Oh. And what makes you think that?
That's for me to know.
I hope it wasn't some mad prophecy.
No, I think I had enough of those while I was still alive, and in fact, one of them led directly to me dying, so.
They're not always for your benefit. But you're alive, as it were, stronger than ever, able to reap your vengeance upon Elysium, your brother, the Black Madonna's avatar, its representation, its lictor.
What's in it for all of you, me taking them out?
How to explain that to someone who's had such a limited experience?
Try me.
Fine. The Death Angels, the Archons. It has always been war. It never ends. With God's demise, there's nothing to keep anyone in check. And so they war and they fight. The one you serve is feared. He is dangerous and unpredictable. Death Angels will work with Death Angels, Archons with Archons, sometimes even each other. A Death Angel and an Archon might find a common purpose. So as to why you were brought back and what ultimate purpose it serves the Blood Angel, that is even beyond me. I assume someone somewhere benefits from what you do more, or at least in the same amount that the Blood Angel does. You spreading its principle upon the very existence in Elysium, even in Metropolis, that spreads its power. And that is why you are a vessel for it. But you gain something, the destruction of your enemies. So, I'm not sure if that's the answer you wanted. There's only so much even I, as the clergy, can see.
There is. When this is done, my strings are cut and I go on my way.
I will deliver your demand, your angry prayer.
It's not
to
a
the
prayer.
Blood Angel. You've survived one catastrophe. Maybe you'll survive another. Or perhaps Uziel will rend you in twain. I do not know. I have given you the tools and the advice. That is all I can do.
Thanks for the tools. I'm going to do what I want with them now.
Then go. Spread your vengeance upon Elysium.
In my own damn time.
You may find that time running out. Your friends, Craven and Barker, are their allies and they are gone. Your list of allies grows thin. I suggest
already wasn't dependent on them anyway.
Well, they're dependent on you. Let's hope they don't lose any more. Or you shouldn't. That being said, I could use a few more willing supplicants.
Leave them the fuck alone.
Then get the job done.
It's getting done.
And go. Walk in the bloody footsteps of your vengeance. And leave everything burning behind you. Nice touch.
Yeah, thanks. Figured you'd like that.
I did.
And Judas will turn then to make his way back down.
Excellent. All right. Let me just turn down the light here for a second, because if not, I will turn into a... No,
To the audience, there's absolutely no way that's going to bite me in the ass later.
Yeah. Oh,
Never. Never.
You know, if you've told me this once, I've been told 1,000 times by you guys already. No one watches us for us to make good decisions.
I make strong narrative choices.
We make strong narrative choices.
all right, let me get this light back.
And apparently
on.
today's strong narrative choice is me telling the fucking Blood Angel himself, yeah, no, fuck you, I'm gonna do my own thing after this. Peace.
Yeah, of course you will, buddy.
All right. Hey, it's good stuff. All right.
Listen, I still haven't.
That being
taken
said, you know what?
Seamstress's 3
Let me-
pounds of flesh that she asked me to get
All
her.
right. So let me send a message real quick to the producer. There we go. Sorry, just had to send something real quick. I feel like we're stepping behind the curtain a lot this episode, but that's okay. You stuck with us this long. You're going to deal with that. All right. We're going to say a few days have passed. And you all will eventually find yourselves pulled to at least speak to one another. The war between the sinners and saints continues. However, with Craven and Barker, your backup, the war is it's not lost, it's just harder. It's easy when you've got potentially a corporate backing and things like that, but now with Simone and Magdalene mostly on their own, it's really just you guys. But all of you, in one way or another, will get a call. And we'll just say you get a voicemail. In one way or another. Hello, says the voice of Subject 7.
This guy.
I need all of you to meet me somewhere. Let's meet not at that destroyed warehouse. But, we're going to say under a bridge. I like it. I didn't even think of this. He gives you a location. Very creepy location. Since I'm in charge of the area now, and I think you could use my help, I suggest you meet me at midnight. I promise you'll like what I have to say. So, what do we do?
Okay, the last time we met up with this asshole, we got shot. So
I'm
in
thinking the
defense,
same thing.
so did he. And so did...
gives a fuck?
Yeah, gotcha. There you go.
fine.
Buddy, leave me alone. I mean, we'll go. Yeah. But we're gonna be real bitchy about it.
Gotcha.
Accurate.
We're gonna be real upset.
Real salty.
Gonna be
just
real
pickle.
grumpy mad.
Big grumpy.
Pout the whole time.
So,
Just a bunch
Not
of
cute, I'm
scary
scary.
people that are pouting.
Gotcha. I like it. What does
Just my
vengeance
taste.
pouting look like? I don't know.
Can you pout through
seems-
the mask?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
vengeance pouting. I love it. All right. So,
Judas is the best.
I'll be honest. I want a stuffed chibi of that. I'll be honest. Doesn't everybody?
Give me a squishmallow of this.
Yeah, that's what we need. All right. Focus. See, I'm getting sidetracked too.
Sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
God,
All right.
He's
It was
just so
adorable.
cute.
All right, so you guys eventually will arrive at the location. We'll do under the bridge. Of course, it's raining because, that's cool. The water is cascading down off the sides of the bridge, and there he waits. Well, it's good to see everyone's still alive. Have I met everyone? I'm not sure. I can't remember if Subject 7 has met Eve or...
Wasn't was Subject 7 the shapeshifter in the hospital, or was that another of the subjects?
Another horrifying thing.
Are you talking
that
about
was-
season 1? In season 1? No,
Yeah.
he is none of
Okay.
them. He is none of them.
Eve just goes, no, I don't think we have met.
Oh, well, You
No.
can.
Yes.
Yes. You are Judas. You can call me Subject 7. I will, as I'm sure, hopefully you've been informed, a lot of Craven and Barker operations have taken a severe hit, and we're a little bit understaffed.
Yeah, I'd say that you all got liquidated pretty hard.
Yes, that is 100% correct. Since then, and since you two, he says, looking at Simone and Magdalene, were unavailable while this was happening, it has made Home Office decide to put me in charge of the situation here. That being said, what all of you are up to is more of a side project of Craven and Barker. That being said, since I'm now in charge, I now have an extremely vested interest in not having a murderous angel protecting the St. Clairs. And since I have a problem with that, I need to seek out people to employ to deal with that problem. Luckily,
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
he
There it
says,
is.
looking at Judas, luckily, I seem to know a murderous group of people that seem to be okay with trying to kill an angel. Have I found those people?
You just might have.
Excellent. So, what limited resources we have left that have been liquidated, I am willing to help you with.
What are we talking about having on the table? I like knowing what pieces are in play.
Well, in defense, and I don't know why my cat is singing the song of its people. It was super loud. Can you guys hear it? Can you hear it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what it's doing.
I'm really
there were-
trying. I'm
Yeah.
really trying hard to be super fucking serious.
Yeah,
It's so hard right now.
All
Well,
right,
we
so,
have like a random bridge. Maybe there's stray cats. And
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
Yeah, yes.
All right, get into that mindset.
so that being said, I do have a new resource for you. And you might be willing to work with them. Have you met Subject 19? And I love Ty. I can't see.
Yeah, they've got.
Fucking bomb.
All right.
Holy shit!
I like to think that is their in character reaction. Just
What is it? Have you met Subject 19?
Fuck happened to you?
yeah, she showed up at my house and shot once. I think.
What's
I guess it's the
going
result of too many hot screaming showers. I don't know.
Yes.
The dry screaming showers.
I lean over
Guys.
to Magdalene and I go,
Yeah, just a little bit.
he went.
That's almost one thing.
All right.
So, what Subject 19 has been doing the last couple of days is she likes to, I don't know, I can only describe it as a hive. Where the St. Clairs are hiding their compound is protected by Uziel.
Yeah.
And a great deal of magic. But here's the great thing about the magic. The deeper you go, the weaker it gets. And guess who likes tunneling and building hives? Subject 19. And I think you guys are going to need a way to get there, aren't you?
I have my full attentions.
So, do we have a deal? Subject 19 can help you get the job done. And it seems like the rest of you are already very motivated. So I have a tunnel, information, and employees willing to help. I like your style, Judas. I like your style.
I don't command them.
Eve, I believe. Eve, and you are Kiza. Because he can't see you for how you like. He sees
Eve looks over at them and goes, "Sure. You know what? We'll go with it.
Excellent.
Close enough."
I am excited to work with everyone.
You know, with all due respect, I am excited for this to be over. I'm not excited to work with you.
Oh, here come the dramatics. She's always like this, Seven. It's really annoying.
Well, that's okay. She can complain all she wants. If she gets the job done, then there'll be no problems.
Let's just get this over with.
Oh, goody. He turns to Magdalene and Simone. And I assume you two will just carry on with your orders?
Absolutely.
I was going to say I don't speak for Eve. Last chance to walk away.
Can't yet.
I certainly hope not. From what I understand, the last time someone was offered to walk away, it didn't go so well for you guys. Okay. You have your means. You have opportunity.
Excellent.
I will leave you to it.
Thank you.
So
I'll definitely make use of any of that information that you can give me.
Don't worry. We will.
Seems like a great deal of mine's out of date.
So as everyone considers their options, we will have a moment and we will say subject 19 is now explaining to everyone the intricacies of her tunnels that have been burrowed under the city now. It sounds creepy as fuck. Yeah. But we're going to give Judas and Simone a chance. Well, Simone, I think the idea, if I may frame this scene, Simone, we're going to say you're sitting off to the side. I feel like out of everyone here, you will be the one that's kind of sitting doing your thing. And Judas will look up, taking a break for just a moment from his vengeance to see you. And he will go and sit. And I will let you guys have your moment.
How are you holding up with this?
Surviving? What other option is there?
I don't think there really is one at this point. For what it's worth, I'm sorry about having to drag you in like this.
Get the feeling I'd have wound up here one way or the other. I mean, that's destiny, right? Sword in one hand, halo in the other.
I'm not sure how much stock I put in destiny anymore. I mean, apparently I was destined to take the deal that Noah offered me, and I sure as fuck didn't do that.
But you still took a deal.
Okay, I can't argue with that. When this is over, I'm done.
What does that mean?
I let them know I'm not playing ball anymore. I'm not going to keep being some fucking tool for vengeance until I finally get unmade by somebody.
So do you die? Are you...
I don't know. I'd like to tell you no. I'd like to tell you that I don't. I'd like to tell you that I get to walk away from this city and you and I get to meet on holidays or whatever, but I don't know.
Then why do it? Why follow through on the deal? Go get on a plane. Go to Honolulu. Fuck this. What are they going to do? Take your powers away? Isn't that what happens at the end of this anyway?
Honestly, the rest of you are the only reason why I'm still doing this. Mostly you at this point. They will not stop coming after you at this stage in the game, no matter what. You can elude them for a while, but it's not going to stop.
Never really stops, does it? No matter what we do here. If we win, there's going to be someone else.
I'm starting to think that's the case. But I don't know. I've already fucked up. I already accepted a deal when I shouldn't have. But maybe there's another option for you.
You're not the only one who took a deal.
You also don't have to use that sword on Uziel.
Isn't that what we got it for?
That's what I'd like to see it used for. Not gonna lie. What do you want to use it for?
I keep getting asked that question. Like I'm supposed to have the answer. I followed orders.
I know that you did. I know that you've always followed orders. So did I. That's how I ended up in this fucking position. So maybe I want you to make a choice so that you don't end up here. I know that you spent your whole life doing what everyone wanted you to do. You don't have to anymore. You have a way out.
What about Magdalene?
I don't know.
She has to be protected. I don't care what happens. I don't care who the sword gets used on or for. I want Magdalene protected.
If I don't get unmade at the end of all of this, then yes, I'll do everything I can to protect her. And
Promise. Promise it.
I promise. Simone, you're the only thing left in this world that I give a fuck about. Okay? I mean, fuck, when I came back, besides the idea of wanting to get my vengeance against Emmanuel for what he did to me, I didn't want to leave you to them.
You've always been my only real family.
And you've always been mine. So I will do whatever I have to. If it means continuing to protect both of you until something bigger and meaner than me comes along, fine. I'll do that. I'll figure out a way. Even if that means making another deal for myself.
No more deals. How about that? How about we just agree to that right now? We just stop making these blind deals with things that are so much bigger than us.
I can promise to try.
I don't know what I'm going to do with this sword yet. But I'm not going to let your death go unavenged. If there's one thing I can do, it's murder.
It's something that we're both extremely good at.
Must run in the family.
Shit.
Subject 7 approaches with the strange amount of respect of your personal space and conversation as you would not expect from him.
Yeah.
So I think we've worked out a plan here, but I have a gift for you, Judas, but I'm not sure if you really want it. Or rather, I'm not sure if it's the smartest thing to do, but you're not here because you make smart decisions, that's for sure.
You know, I keep hearing that and I'm getting real sick of that one.
Don't worry. I grow on you.
So does cancer.
And fungus.
Rude.
I have your brother's number. He'll probably ditch it soon. Not sure if you wanted to talk to him. The downside is, he may know we're coming soon. Could make things a little tougher. Could get people killed. But if I was in your place, I would absolutely want to talk to him. So I don't know. But if you want it,
Good. If you don't talk to him on the phone, I was gonna. You don't want to know what I would say. You know what I would say already.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. We both. Yeah.
Let's listen a little bit then.
you gonna give him a call?
I'm going to let others do their talking first because I don't want to step on anybody else's scenes that they may need to do.
Does anyone have anything they want to do?
I mean, no, I think the only talking probably would have already happened between Eve and the artist
thing.
formerly known as Kiza.
Gotcha. All right, well, then we'll go ahead.
You didn't.
I am at one point gonna circle subject 19 and try to figure out where she stashed the stinger in the end.
Subject 19, where that stinger at?
Where you
What
left
that
it,
stinger
baby?
do?
There you go.
What that
What's
stinger
it?
do, though?
Yeah, exactly.
What that do?
All right. So, Judas, it sounds like it's up to you if you want to call.
Absolutely.
Okay. I was going to say, which I think I've already hinted at very heavily, there are consequences to it.
I don't make good decisions. We've already established this. No, none of us make good decisions in this game.
Yes, but it's so sweet.
The phone rings. You know, the digital ring. Hello?
It's been a long time since I've heard your voice.
So the rumors are true. I have to be honest, I didn't believe it, but how you been?
A lot better than you've been, Emmy.
I mean, I don't know, I'm not dead.
Clearly, neither am I.
I mean, if you take being a slave to Inferno being alive, then you have me there, but there's a little less strings attached when serving Mother.
I guess so. Must have been a pretty sweet deal if you just shoot your little brother in the back after he saved your life.
You know, I think you know this, but it wasn't easy.
Bullshit.
Oh, what do you say? If it would have been easy, I would have done it sooner. You were the chosen one. I was the one lied to for years. I was supposed to take over, sure. But Noah picked you. You look like his boy. But now that we know the truth, it's not like he had a son. When you serve the Black Madonna, as he does, and as I do, you eventually give some things up. And part of me is thankful that you weren't strong enough to do what the Black Madonna, what your uncle asked you to do. You made the wrong choice.
Fuck you, Emmy. I was stronger than you ever were.
It's about family, the community. And sometimes Bad things happen. Hell, you know the goddamn story. You hear them all the time. The Christ story. Someone has to die for everyone else's sins. Well, I guess that was my job. And your job was to be Judas. It's a sucky position to be in. Terrible. But someone had to do it. And that was your job, and you didn't do it. And being not dead, I appreciate that, brother, but family's more important. The community's more important.
Seems like you're running out of family and community right now.
You're right. You're right, but you know.
So since you're now the great redeemer, the great next generation, what are you going to do for all that talk of community? You're going to sacrifice yourself for them, or are you going to have to kill every single person in between you and me? Come out and play, Emmy, one-on-one.
Oh, well.
Leave your angel at home.
Oh, well, you leave all of yours. You
Absolutely.
have had... Oh, I'm sure it won't work like that. But that being said, since it seems like you're closer than I initially thought, what do you say I make some of Uncle's favorite spaghetti and wine, and you can bring your friends over for dinner?
Will you be there too?
Uncle Noah might even eat them. Oh, I hope. That would be so exciting. Because you know what? I'll call him. We want to get this overdone here and now. That's fine. You bring your angels, I'll bring my angels, and we'll have ourselves our last supper.
Sounds peachy.
See you at 8. And with that, that is where we'll end episode 9. Sinners and Saints.
Boy, oh boy.